guys, it's me Soda here and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about the My Little Pony community and my experience with being a part of it. I told you guys I would make this video a long time ago when I did a poll about which video I should make. It was either this one or the earthquake at school one. So I was supposed to make this a long time ago, but I didn't. So, as you guys should know, about 2, maybe more than that, years ago, I was doing My Little Pony videos on my channel. Oh boy. To this day, I still get comments asking for it, but you guys probably don't see them because I blocked the words MLP and pony in my comments, so every comment with those words gets held for review. I've already talked about a million times why I stopped doing it, so please stop asking me. If you want me to make another video explaining more of it in detail or something, then maybe I will, because people still don't really get it. So I believe I got into it when I was about 11. I think it was before I turned 12. The My Little Pony fandom is definitely one of the worst fandoms out there. Although I honestly don't think it's as bad as the animation meme community slash the rant community. It's far worse. I should talk about that one day. It was pretty bad, and I wasn't really like highly into the community. I was just I had my kind of group of friends, and well, I mean, they weren't really friends. They were just kind of like other people who did pony videos who I talked to. Most of them were like really young though. Most of them were like 8 or 10 or something. I don't know why they had YouTube channels at the age, because they shouldn't. That's too young in my opinion. Anyways, so we had this Google Plus group. Yes, that's right, Google Plus, everyone's favorite social media site. So, you know, I don't use it at all, so please don't ask me to add to you or talk to you or something, because I haven't used that application in like 3 or 4 years. Pretty much I had a couple of close friends who invited me into the group of all these other people that they were friends with. There was a lot of drama, quote unquote drama, because I don't really know if it was really drama. It was more like the kids were trying to start drama, but like it was really stupid. I'd say there was about like 10 or 20 people in there. By the way, these weren't like really big YouTube channels or anything, so they weren't like, you know, the big popular pony YouTubers. They were just like little kids who wanted to be like the big ones. I was known as big back then. I think I had probably about 50,000 subscribers, so I was like the god. Everyone had a series on their channel where it was like, well, you know how I had that series called With If I Lived in Equestria? It was like those series, or they were like school series or something, except it was like they had all their friends in there, and like their friends could choose what pony they wanted to be. There was so much drama around it. Like, if you didn't put someone in your series that asked to be in it, like you're dead. Like, everyone would threaten to kill themselves, everyone was depressed, everyone would like threaten to delete their channel or like hate the other person because they weren't in their My Little Pony series. Their series with plastic toy horses with people that they barely even knew from around the world. They could have been old men, you know? Which, by the way, in my time of being part of that community, I never came across a old man brony that I'm sure your parents warn you about, but I don't think I ever came across one of those, but you know, never know, maybe one of those kids actually was ones. It wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. I've already talked about a certain person from the community a while ago in a separate video. It was like a whole 10-minute video just about this one person, so I'm not really going to talk about them much since I already have. Let's just say they had a lot of mental issues. I don't know if they actually do have mental issues, but it seemed like they had really bad anger issues, or I don't know, their childhood was just bad, because every time you wouldn't do what they wanted, they would threaten to kill themselves or like threaten to cut themselves, and it was really just awful. And I don't know how they even knew what that stuff was, because even I didn't know about cutting or suicide or anything like that back then. I was like an innocent little child. 8-year-old was going around saying she wanted to slit her throat because she wasn't in a My Little Pony series. She would also like do things where she would like say, "Goodbye everyone, I'm killing myself tonight," and then we would all be like, "Oh my god, no, please don't," and like we'll be really sad, and then the next day she comes back and acts like nothing happened. That happens so often, it's so messed up. Like, you don't do that to people. I saw them as a friend, and I don't know why I keep talking to this person for so long. Like, if it was me now, I would just like get out of there, because it's really not healthy to talk to someone who's just so mentally imbalanced that shouldn't be on the internet at all. It just made all the other kids in that group chat like do the same thing, like copy her and be like, I'm killing myself, I'm depressed, when they weren't really depressed. They were just upset because they weren't in a My Little Pony series. Thankfully, I never got into like making a series with pony friends or anything, because I feel like most people in that group chat just wanted to do it so I could like give them a shout out and stuff like that. Like, I had quote unquote friends, like pony online friends, that would like always ask me for shout outs like all the time. I had a certain person who would always like just like, oh, could you say my name in your video and put it in the description? I'm like, yeah, sure, you're my friend, of course. And then I kind of realized like they were asking me to do this every week, and maybe they don't want to be my friend in the first place. They just want to get views from me. I haven't had any bad experiences with like other like pony tubes, like big pony tubers. Like me and MP Stop Motion, I guess we're still kind of friends, but we were really close at one point, and she's really nice. She's a super friendly person. We used to Skype a lot back when Skype was a thing. We do sometimes talk to each other, but we're both kind of busy with our own lives. But she is a really nice person, so like none of this of course is about her or anything. I have talked to Alice LPS before. I know she's more of an LBS tuber, but she is really nice too. So thankfully all the big pony tubers are actually good people. I haven't met many males that like My Little Pony, but I mean I've met a couple in real life and online. I've only had bad experiences with bronies, so in my opinion the majority of bronies are not normal. Most of the ones I've met liked it because of inappropriate stuff. Dude, when I was like 12, I searched up like Fluttershy and Rainbow Dash on Google Images or something, and guess what the first thing came up was? Rule 34. And I was scarred for the rest of my life. Stop looting kids' shows. You're nasty. I also once met someone who was friends with like one of my friends. He was a guy. Well, I kind of was a guy. And they really liked Pinkie Pie. And in not a good way. They would like always send, I don't know if I can say this word on YouTube, so I'm just gonna say they always sent inappropriate Pinkie Pie pictures in a group chat. It was not very nice. Part of the reason why I kind of left that whole fandom was because of the community. Like, I didn't want to be seen as one of those people, because like it's very known that people who like that show are not just in it for the show, if you know what I mean. I'm not saying everyone is, like, if you're a kid and you like it, like, that's okay. It's aimed at kids, so that makes sense. But I didn't want to be seen as a brony or something like that. I mean, that's not the reason why I actually, like, left it. I just didn't enjoy the show or anything anymore, so. But, yeah. There was one time where I did have a kind of weird experience with a sort of big pony trip. Well, they were at the time, but I think they quit for like 2 years and they came back and they quit again. It wasn't really like a bad encounter, it was just really weird. Like, I was a really big fan of them when I was little and stuff, and they quit for like a year, and then, or maybe 2 years, I don't know. Then they came back, and then they sent me an email through my business email. I was like, oh my god, they're emailing me, maybe they want to collab something. And the email was something about how my title of one of my pony videos was too much like theirs, so they wanted me to give them credit for it. And I thought that was very strange. Like, it was like theirs. I guess my title was inspired by them, I guess, but the video was completely different. And also that video was already like 2 or 3 years old, and it already had like 3 million views. And I don't know why, but I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do that. Sorry if you thought I was copying you. I don't know why I apologize, because I wasn't copying them at all, but I guess the title was similar, so I did it because I was a fan of them. And then they quit again, so yeah. I thought they were a pretty cool person, even though I hadn't talked to them before, and I was a big fan of them when I was like little, and then they just emailed me to tell me to give them credit for a video that I made. So it kind of shows they were just in it for the exposure and views, so that was kind of sad. That happened maybe like 2 years ago, and I don't think they make videos anymore. It's also very weird because the video was already very old and already had millions of views, and also they quit anyway, so like, why did they care? It just felt really rude, to be honest, and It kind of just made me upset at the time, but I still went with it because I'm too nice sometimes. So yeah, that's some of my experiences being a part of the My Little Pony fandom. I'm not part of it anymore, as you guys should know by now, but I did draw this pony in this video just to kind of, you know, remember the old soda. If you guys want me to make another video about why I like left it and stopped making videos, I mean, I wouldn't mind making another video because there were some things in the first video I made about it that I did leave out that I can talk about now. I couldn't talk about it then because I was in school still, but now that I'm out of school, I can talk about it again. So yeah, if you want to hear that, let me know. Hope you guys don't mind, this is just a speed paint video, not like an animation or anything, but yeah, I just wanted to make this fun and so I could upload more because I haven't been uploading videos very much lately. So yeah, thank you guys for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!